My story today, a world transformed by the power of change. It began with a stillness. Jason woke up early to watch the sunrise, but the air felt heavy. Nothing moved, not the wind, not the trees. Even the birds were silent. Outside, the world seemed frozen. The sun hid behind thick gray clouds, as if it was afraid to come out. Jason stepped outside, his boots crunching on the frosty ground.
Mom?
He called, but there was no answer. He ran to the middle of the street, where his neighbors stood confused and whispering. Everyone felt it. The world was holding its breath. Suddenly, a deep hum filled the air. It wasn't a sound they could hear with their ears. It was inside them, shaking their chest. The hum grew louder, and then the sky began to change. Swirling colors, red, green, and blue, spread like waves, lightning up the heavens. People gasped and fell to their knees. Jason held his breath, staring at the glowing storm above. From the colors, a massive door of light appeared. It opened slowly, and Jason's heart pounded like a drum. Beings of pure white floated out of the door. They didn't look like people, but they glowed like stars. One of the beings pointed to the crowd. Its voice echoed everywhere, calm but powerful.
Humans of Earth, your time has come to be judged.
Panic broke out. Some people tried to run, but the ground beneath them turned soft like quicksand. Others screamed for mercy. Jason grabbed Mia's hands as the beings spread out, touching the earth. Wherever they touched, cracks formed, showing terrible visions of the past. They saw factories filling the sky with smoke, forests being destroyed, and oceans choked with trash. Jason felt tears in his eyes as he watched the damage. Around him, people cried out in fear and regret. One of the beings turned to the crowd.
You were given a gift.
It said,
A world full of life. What did you do with it?
Jason couldn't take it anymore. Letting go of Mia's hand, he stepped forward and shouted,
Wait!
The largest being turned to him, its glowing form tilting slightly. Jason's voice trembled, but he spoke anyway.
Not everyone is bad. Some of us tried to help. Isn't there anything we can do?
The being reached out and touched Jason's shoulder. A warm light surrounded him, showing scenes from his life, planting trees, saving animals, and cleaning parks. The being spoke again, its voice softer this time.
You have a brave heart, Jason. But bravery alone cannot fix this world.
Suddenly, the ground beneath Jason glowed brighter. The other beings gathered around, whispered in a language he couldn't understand. After a moment, the leader of the beings turned back to Jason.
You will be given one chance.
It said.
But the world must change starting now.
The sky rumbled as the beings raised their glowing hands. A wave of golden light swept across the earth. Trees grew tall and strong in seconds, their branches heavy with fruit. Rivers sparkled like diamonds, and animals roamed freely once more. The townspeople stared in awe, their fear turning into wonder. Jason stood still, watching the world transform before his eyes. But the beings weren't done. It pointed to the people and said,
This is your last warning. If you harm the earth again, there will be no second chance.
Jason turned to Mia, his heart filled with hope.
We can't let this happen again,
he said.
We have to protect the Earth.
The bees began to rise, their glowing forms disappearing into the door. Before it closed, it looked at Jason one last time.
You have shown us hope.
It said.
Do not let it fade.
With a flash of light, the door vanished and the sky returned to its usual colors. The world was silent again, but it was alive. Jason smiled as he looked at the trees and rivers, now full of life. He knew this wasn't the end. It was a new beginning. Together, they would rebuild the world and themselves. As the camera pans over the revived Earth, Jason's voice is heard.
We were given a second chance. A chance to do better. The Earth is our home, and it's up to us to protect it.
As we reach the end of this journey, now I want to hear from you. What would you do if you were given a second chance to change the world? What steps do you think we can take to protect our planet for future generations? Kindly share your thoughts in the comments below, and feel free to share it with your friends. The end. Did you enjoy the video? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss more fun stories and surprises.